and why they live in a barn, and why you brought me out here. I know you had some special object. I knew the minute I saw that charming woman. Mother, you certainly are great. I thought you'd have the good sense to see what they are. Why, I haven't spent a more delightful hour in a long time than I spent talking with her. She has very original ideas, and she expresses herself well. As for the children, they are lovely. That oldest girl has a great deal of character in her face. But what are they doing in a barn, Sidney, and how did you come to know them?" And so, as they speeded out the smooth turnpike to their lovely home, Sidney Graham told his mother as much of the story of Shirley Hollister and the old barn as he thought she would care to know, and his mother sat thoughtfully watching his handsome, enthusiastic face while he talked, and wondering. One comment she made as they swept up the beautiful drive to their luxurious country home. " Sidney, dear, they are delightful and all that, and I'm sure I'm glad to have that little girl come to see Elizabeth. But if I were you I wouldn't go out there too often when that handsome oldest girl is at home. She's not exactly in your set, you know, charming as she is, and you wouldn't want to give her any ideas. A gentleman looks out for things like that, you know." " What has being in our set got to do with it, mother dear? Do you know any girl in our set that is better looking, or has nicer manners, or a finer appreciation of nature and books? You ought to hear her talk." " Yes, but Sidney, that isn't everything. She isn't exactly Mother, were you and father when you used to have good times together? Now, mother, you know you are just talking twaddle when you let that idea about our set rule your mind. Be a good sport, mother dear, and look the facts in the face. That girl is as good as any other girl I know, and you know it. She's better than most. Please admit the facts. Yet you never warned me to be careful about calling on any of the girls in our set. Do please be consistent. However, don't worry about me. I've no idea at present of paying any special attention to anybody," and he swung the car door open and jumped down to help her out. CHAPTER XV